Alright boys, let's see what the field looks like today. I'll tell you one thing. These pines still look wonderful, don't they? Look at that. This atmosphere in here. Nice. Like should think of something for the feature tonight. Don't know what. Think about that one. Alrighty. Here's the field. You can see the lines are pretty much, can't really see them anymore. Nothing going on out here. Soccer nets are down. Very quiet out here, no lawn mowers or anything, but the grass is kept pretty well. You can see it looks pretty dang good for January the 22nd, which is 2 days before the conference championship game. So in the first game, the Packers, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in their first NFC title appearance since January of 2003, when they beat the Eagles. That really made me happy that day. Rondé Barber, UVA, getting the interception return for a touchdown off of Donovan McPuke. So they return, and they are on the road facing the Green Bay Packers. Looked at the weather on AccuWeather. It said high 28 that day. Now, Duck was saying it's like 0 degrees. I don't know about that, Duck. It's like 3 o'clock is the start time. And at that time, you're going to have, yeah, that's like when the high temperature usually hits. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, 28's the high, it looks like. And it's saying like, max 6 inches of snow. Wind is not bad. So I just don't think the climate's going to be a huge problem for either team, especially with both quarterbacks having quite the experience in those type of games. So it might affect some of the other players, especially in Tampa Bay. But okay. So I see both of those quarterbacks are going to be able to throw the ball around pretty well with success. Okay. Running game's going to be I think it's going to be bigger in this game. You're going to have give the edge to the Packers. Of course, featuring the two Jones running backs. Take a look at the field here. This view, nice sun out. Definitely Aaron Jones is the better of the two. He's a better receiver too out of the backfield than Ronald Jones of Tampa Bay. Not only that, but the second back in both, if you compare both, Green Bay has the better hammer with Williams, and he's like just a solid 500 back. That's really good for a second back. Plus he had like 31 catches in the year, whereas Fournette, not as good. He'll probably disappear in this game. Won't be much of a factor. Now I know that the Buccaneers have like the #1 rushing defense in the NFL. But look, it's just man to man, just Green Bay wins the battle, okay? With the running game. Okay? So they'll be able to get some good chunks of yards on the ground, and that'll set up a lot of passing lanes for Rodgers. And what's the expert analysis there, Peters? Give us some more. Final score of this game is, this is the Packers' first appearance in the NFC Championship since last year, right? They got there last year against the 49ers and lost. Now, out of the 4 quarterbacks this weekend, I know this topic has come up in some of your local stations. The one who needs to win the Super Bowl the most is clearly Rodgers. I mean, he has failed multiple times in these like championship games, and before that, his record's not very good. He's only been to 1 Super Bowl. It's hard to believe. So he definitely needs it more than the other 3. Don't know if he'll get back to this point, but final score in that game, NFC Championship game, to be Green Bay Packers. Oh, we got a guy out here. We got a some kind of a, not mower, but I don't know what the hell this is. Green Bay Packers 23, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21. And it's kind of a safe pick, kind of low scoring, close, but that's my pick. All right. In the 6:30 game, so it looks like that'll be the 3rd consecutive season where the NFC representative in the Super Bowl as a head coach that was a former Skins offensive coordinator. So you had McVay 2 years ago. Last year was Shanahan, and this year it's going to be LaFleur. Even though I'm not certain that LaFleur was an offensive coordinator there. I think he was a quarterback's coach. Okay. Anyway, they had him there on the coaching staff, and they had all 3 of those guys, and they're choosing to piddle around with inner tube Ron Rivera instead. All right, whatever. 6:30 game, the AFC Championship game. This is going to be the Buffalo Bills in their first AFC title game appearance since January of 1994. That was the day that they faced can you believe it, the Kansas City Chiefs, and knocked Joe Montana out of the game, Montana's last NFL game. I think it was Steve Bono that came in. I think he was the backup that year, and then he took over. I'm wrong. That was not Montana's last game. He came back in '94. I always get that confused. I think his last game was against the Steelers or anything, but that was the Bills' 4th consecutive Super Bowl win. Sorry about that. 4th consecutive AFC Championship victory en route to their 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. I think they won by like 10 or so. So you have the Bills coming in, facing the Chiefs again, and this is the Chiefs' home game. The first. So the Chiefs, who had not been to an AFC title game, they'd only been once, which was the aforementioned January 1994 game, which they lost. That was their first AFC Championship game appearance. And now they will be going to their, after that, now they're going to their 3rd consecutive AFC Championship game. And I believe it's the 3rd one in a row at home. I don't remember if they played that game against New England 2 years ago at home or New England. I think that was actually in New England. But they're 3rd in a row and seeking to go to their 4th Super Bowl. All right, and win number 2. So in this game, Chiefs are favored by 3, last I heard. I expect that number to go up once they officially announce that Mahomes is going to be starting. So I think the weather is kind of cold there too, so that it could be a factor. Could not be. We'll see. Not a whole lot to break down in this game, other than this is my stone cold lock of the week. So the NFC Championship game, I'm feeling it's like maybe 60% confident about Green Bay winning, but this game is a stone cold lock. Okay. After seeing that 4th and whatever play, Chad Henne, I mean, that's all you need to see. It's just a confidence level, doing whatever they want. Defense is stepping up, making stops. You know, it's a lot better than people thought it was going to be this year. That seems to be the difference in how good the Chiefs are this year. So final score in this game is going to be as Andy Reid goes to his 3rd Super Bowl. The final score will be Kansas City Chiefs 35, Buffalo Bills 19. Okay, so that's going to be your final. So hopefully it'll be an exciting game coming up. Okay, yeah. Hit a little guy in his machine there. I don't know if you guys caught that. Taking a nap. All right. So you know, that's definitely a stone cold lock. Chiefs are gonna win. I know the Bills are kind of a sentimental favorite. Sorry, Saber Girl and Shock Daddy and Soft Angelica. I know you guys represent the AOL Trivia and Pro Football and Wire Club heavily with your Bills fanship. I know your confidence is high. Doesn't look good though. But you guys, if you three can get together, find a way. Still a couple days of playing it out. Get together, you know, get that Musketeer spirit. Patented buffalo chicken wings. Maybe some chili. Snacks, sausage balls. Ask Ace how to make those. Good stuff. Cheese in there. Nachos. Gideon suggests a lot. Get that spirit going. Push your team over the edge. That's what Buffalo fans like to do. All right, so don't hesitate. All right, get together. One of your places. All right, maybe a little sports bar. Get your you know, rent out one little corner there. All right, so that's going to be the final scores. My predictions. I'll have the Packers and the Chiefs rematch of Super Bowl I. We had Hank Stram, Vince Lombardi, Lynn Dawson, Bart Starr. Bart Starr was the MVP. All right, I'm gonna take a leak in these pines, and I'm gonna head out of here. Godspeed. As you can see, I'm the one driving the Charger. It's a pretty sick ride.